Hi, I'm Bryant Dunbar with Grex Airbrush, and I would like to show you the Grex Tritium grip customization kit. The kit's comprised of a couple of items. We will include a grip and then two pieces of molding putty, one of which I've already taken the liberty of kneading to get a little bit of hand temperature into it. So I simply kneaded it as such just to get it so that it'll be a little bit more plastic when we start to work with it here in just a moment. With your Grex Tritium, very simply, all you need to do is remove the grip that's on it, simply slide it in place of the original tritium grip. Now when you rethread the nut, you just want to make sure it's thumb tight, and there's a reason for that we'll discuss later. So we're going to put this down just for a second. Take the kneaded putty, and we're just going to work it in the position here. You may even want to break it down into smaller pieces if you like. Now what I like to do before I actually apply it, for my hand I like a little bit more material towards the back of the airbrush and down low where my lower fingers are. While I'm doing this process, I'm going to be mindful of two things. One, I want to make sure that there's nothing that will impede the triggering action of the airbrush, and I want to make sure that this nut remains fluid and able to be removed from the airbrush. So let's go ahead and get started. You can squeeze the grip hard to get it to conform to the contours of your fingers in the palm of your hand. Clean it up a little bit by pushing the seam lines together. And right there, that feels pretty good. I didn't have to use all of the putty, just use what you feel is necessary. And now, once you have finalized everything as you see fit, very carefully loosen this nut. And then without disturbing the putty itself, try to gently remove the grip from the airbrush. And she slides right off, just like that. Now, without disturbing the putty, you want to just put it into either a baking dish or a cookie sheet and just carefully set it in there so that, again, so as not to disturb the molding that you've done for your hand. And now you're going to put this in the oven. You're going to bake it at 230 degrees for about 15 minutes, after which remove it from the oven, let it cool, and you will have a hardened grip. We're back. Here's our molded grip. If you have any high points or rough edges that you wish to get rid of, you can just very easily sand them out. But in the end, it should be customized to your hand specifically. Just slide her back onto your Grex Tritium and you're ready to go. You've now customized your Grex Tritium to your personal needs, and we hope that this is a beneficial tool to add to your airbrushing arsenal.